money for that, you can actually search for pictures of, let's say, Petra. And when instead of search you do a advanced search, you can actually see that all these photos have a proper licensing as well. So I look for everybody's upload and do advanced search here. And in the advanced search I actually say, give me actually photos that are with Creative Commons. So give me photos that I can use commercially and photos that I can modify, adapt or build upon. So you can use that in presentations, you can use that in print materials, you can use that on your websites, as long as you tell the original user, the name of the original user and link back to the Flickr page where you got it from. And that actually saves you a lot of money if you just want to have a quick show of something, and instead of having to do. And yeah, Petra here, funnily enough, the first results are actually from Petra, which I thought would be a problem because Petra is also a German name, so it could have been random girls, which is not necessarily what you want to put on your website unless this is the kind of website you run. See, there's supermodel Petra stops for something. That's not something that I want to show if I want to show people about Petra. And this information is available for you through the search interface. It's also available for you in RSS format. So if you click on the RSS icon on the bottom here, where is it? Interesting, they changed the system, so good. So you did get this as an RSS feed, but you can still get it through the API. And anything to do with Flickr is at code.flickr.com. We used to have it inside the YDN homepage as well, but we found that they're doing far too many things. It was smaller than everything else, so we actually said let's have the own website for code.flickr, and there you get all the information about Flickr that you ever need. They have some great blog posts about the dev blog as well, and you can get all the information about the API. Like any good API, other companies do a really good job at that as well. The API of Flickr comes with a test sandbox. So instead of having to sign up for an own key, do your own authentication and so on and so forth, you can just start playing with the API. If you say, for example, let's look at user photos API method. It requires authentication with read permission. You need the API key, time frame, example response, and so on and so forth. But if you click on this API Explorer links, you can actually start playing with the API without having to authenticate yourself because there's already preset keys for you in there. So that's not fast. So you can say, for example, call the method with me with my full permissions as a Flickr user. And then you actually get an RSI ID with the latest things that came from. So somebody took a picture of my computer book, put it on their Flickr feed, and here's the information, and here would be the URL to do that yourself. So that's a really good way of dealing with APIs, but it's not quite the really coolest way yet. And the really coolest way to do it with APIs is actually YQL. So shall we go immediately into this, or shall we do a break? Let's do a 10-minute break. See us back here in like 10 minutes. Have a coffee, have a walk and wander, and if you have any questions, I'll be here already. And then we go back and go through YQL hardcore. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.